Hey guys, you're watching One and Only. My name is AJ. Today we're doing a Q&A here on Zonocraft Season 2 episode, let me find out, episode 117 I think it is. So a while back I asked for you guys to give me a bunch of questions to answer in the Creating Paradise Island series. And I ended up doing a Q&A on that series, and the footage, I died so many times on the caving, because whenever I do these Q&As, these caving Q&As, I always record the audio separately to the video. So I'll record this Q&A while looking at the questions, and then I'll go and record the caving, and then I put them together, and then that way we are able to concentrate on the answering of the questions. And also, I'm able to concentrate on caving, so I shouldn't end up dying too often. However, on the Creating Paradise Island Q&A, that didn't quite go to plan, and I ended up dying so many times. And in the end, came away with nothing because I couldn't find my way back. Or when I found my way back, my stuff had despawned. When you guys sent in all your questions, there was so many that even after this Q&A episode, I'm probably still not going to be able to get through all of the ones that are asked. But I'm going to get through as many as I can. So, let's start off with an amazing question. Have you ever had a hamster? Oh, it's a great question. No, I haven't. It's actually one of the few animals that I don't think that we've ever had. We've had gerbils, I think. And I think we've had guinea pigs. But they're pretty close to a hamster, but they're not exactly a hamster, so I can't say I've had one. But yeah, what a way to start off a Q&A. How long have I known Lion Maker? From Bacon Dude. I've known Lion Maker for about 1.5 years now, I think. We do a little bit together. Obviously, we've got this series that we do together on both of our channels called Alien Craft. Really, really fun series. It's one of my favourite series to record. It's probably the least popular series that you guys watch on my channel and on Lion Maker's channel. It's both the series that does the sort of worst, if you like, for view-wise. The people that do watch it really, really enjoy it. It's so fun. I laugh so hard every episode. Lion laughs so hard. And the great thing about it is that we don't actually know what we have to do when we start recording the episode. None of it is made up by us. There's a build team that makes the map, makes the quests, and when we come on, there's always new quests for us to do, so we don't really have to do that much. We don't have to think that much or improvise all that much at all, because it's all laid out for us, and it's so fun. It really, really is. If you haven't seen it, I would really recommend checking it out, because it'll make you laugh. It really, really will. So yeah, I've known Lion Maker for quite a while, and done quite a lot with him. Do you have a theme park near me, or near you? And if you do, what's your favourite ride there? Well, I don't like theme parks. I've mentioned this a couple of times before. Or I don't like roller coasters, let's say. Roller coasters are, I don't know, they make me a little bit nerve-wracking. I get dizzy really quickly. I think that's what the main problem is. I'm a little bit scared of heights, but roller coasters don't go incredibly high in the area that I am. I know that there are some roller coasters that go crazy high, but most of the ones around my area aren't really all that big. But I just don't like the feeling of being dizzy, and I get that really easily. Like, if I spin around too fast, I can just get dizzy really easily. If I turn my head too fast, I can get dizzy. So yeah, I don't like theme parks. There is, well, it's not really a theme park. It's called Pleasure Beach in Great Yarmouth, which is quite close to me. That would be the closest one to me. It's not like around the corner though. But apart from that, there isn't really any theme parks near me. How have we got? What was my dream job as a little kid? So I'm just on the comments section of the video, by the way. Just answering the question. So if I go that's because I'm scrolling up finding a question. I should have got a little bit more prepared, maybe. What was my dream job as a little kid? Asks Connor. I think when I was younger, I really wanted to be a police officer. From what I can remember, just because I've always really liked cars, and I've really liked fast cars, and obviously police cars go quite fast. You know, high speed chases. I still to this day really enjoy watching the police programs that you get on TV, you know, where they go in the chases after people and pull the move and stuff like that. I just thought it was pretty cool. I don't know why I stopped. I don't want to be a policeman now, but I don't know what's really changed my mind. But yeah, I think when I was little, like, a policeman was probably very high on my list. Okay, next one. This is from Chicken Loaf. Great name. When I'm off camera, what do I do while editing videos? Do I listen to music or podcasts, watch TV, or even mess around with Photoshop? I think I've done all of those in the past. Very rarely do I do anything that is almost distracting. So I won't, very rarely will I listen to music, for one. Because if I'm listening to music, I can't concentrate on editing the video. I don't know where to cut because obviously the music sort of puts you off. You can't quite hear everything properly. So if you listen to music, it makes it very difficult to edit properly. The same with podcasts, because obviously if I'm editing one of my videos, I've got my voice that I'm listening to, and then I've got at least 2 other people in the podcast that I'm trying to listen to as well. So doing something like that makes it very difficult. Watching TV, I do whenever the snooker's on. Whenever the snooker's on, I always watch TV while editing, because snooker is something that I don't even need the volume on for. And I'm a big snooker fan. I think you should all know that by now. I've mentioned that enough. But yeah, something that I don't need sound on for, so I can concentrate on editing and then look over and watch the snooker while things are rendering and stuff like that. Very easy to do. But I've also messed around on Photoshop. Obviously, while I'm editing, I can't mess around on Photoshop because I can't do 2 things at once. But when things are rendering, I've had a play around on Photoshop before, making thumbnails and yeah, just generally practicing with it. I'm not very good at Photoshop, so any practice that I can get is very, very helpful. When are you going to come out with merchandise? If so, how soon? And what are some of the ideas of merchandise that you have? Please answer, from Zachary. There is plans in the work. I have mentioned this, I think about 1 or 2 weeks ago now, maybe even longer. Mid last month, I was talking about potentially getting some merchandise made, t-shirts, hats, mouse mats probably, things like that, you know, hoodies, really cool stuff. I've got an artist that I'm working with at the moment doing some ideas. I've got some ideas of stuff that I want to do as well. I really don't want to give anything away because I want it to be a huge surprise when I do it. I'm aiming for it to be at 50,000 subscribers. So if you are looking forward to getting a The One and Only shirt or hat or hoodie or something like that, then you need to go and tell all your friends to subscribe so we get to 50,000 subscribers quicker, so then you can buy a t-shirt quicker. But yeah, I am planning to, just because it was never actually thought of before, or I never really thought about doing it before, until very recently, over the past couple of months, I've had a lot of private messages and comments asking for them. I've had a few messages on Facebook and Twitter. Those social details, if you don't follow me or like me on there, you can find them in the description below if you want, if you've got social media. But people asking me if I have any, where can they support me? That's what a lot of them are, because obviously as YouTubers we don't accept money as a donation, or at least I don't. I think some YouTubers do, or at least in the olden days when it sort of first started they do. I don't like to do that. You guys support me much more than I deserve just by watching and liking and commenting on the videos. Just doing that alone, like hitting the like button, is supporting me more than you can imagine. That does a huge amount of help for the YouTube algorithm, for the search results. That just by hitting that like button, if you all hit that like button, you're helping me out no end. But some people want to support more. They want to do more than subscribing, liking, watching the videos, commenting on the videos, and that I'm very appreciative of. So if you do want to do that, then when the t-shirts and stuff come out, when I open like a little merchandise store, then you can be sure to support me directly there, and that'll be a direct support towards me. And in exchange for that direct support, this is why I like it so much, in exchange for you supporting me, you get something. You get a t-shirt, you get a mug, you get a hoodie, whatever you bought, you actually get something out of it. So it's like a win-win situation. You want to support me, and you get something in return. However, I don't want you guys to think that, oh, he's doing this just because, you know, because he wants to grab the money. That isn't the case. Obviously, money is always nice, but if I wanted to do it, I would have my store open now. I would have had it open a long time ago. And if you don't want to buy anything, that is 100% fine. I have no problem with that. I'm just happy that you're here and happy that you're watching. It's just for the people that want to support more than what YouTube can do itself. Okay, that's all it is. What is my favorite YouTuber? I actually have quite a few favorite YouTubers. One of my most recent YouTubers that I've been watching a lot recently is a guy called Northern Lion. He plays mostly a game called Binding of Isaac, which I play in my spare time. I don't record it. It's a little bit... the artwork on it is a little bit bloody, not really gory, but just a lot of blood. And it's not something that I really want to do on my channel, but I do enjoy playing it and I do enjoy watching it. So yeah, Northern Lion does a lot of that. Apart from that, I watch BOO, I watch Generic B, I watch Etho, and a few others here and there, but they're the main three. Etho I don't watch as much anymore as I used to. Like last year, I would watch Etho like every day, but now I don't watch Etho as much. I should really get into watching him a little bit more, because apparently we've been having some very similar ideas recently. So I hear from you guys in the comment section. What is my biggest phobia? From the questions from Kaya. Sorry if I butchered your name there. Kaya. Kaya. It's a really nice name. I just don't know how to pronounce it properly. My biggest phobia. I've got a huge phobia of spiders. I've got a relative phobia of height, or I have got a phobia of heights. I don't like heights, but spiders are the main one. I really don't like spiders. And I know that sounds really silly, but I can't help it. I'm scared of them. What else? What else have we got? If I gave you £1 million, what would you buy? If you gave me, Thomas Gill, if you gave me £1 million, is that an offer? Is that an offer? I don't know what I'll do with £1 million. I have no idea. I don't know what. I've never had £1 million. I have no idea what I would do to it. What would you guys do to it? If you had £1 million, answer the question in the comment section. There you go. I don't have an answer to that, I'm afraid. I just don't know what I would buy. It's an odd one. Be interested to hear what you guys say about it. Do I still watch cartoons? Yes, I do. This is from Epic94. Yeah, I still watch cartoons. I watch The Simpsons. I watch a little bit of Family Guy, but not too much. And I watch a little bit of American Dad. I watch a little bit of Futurama when it's on, now and again. Not too much. Apart from that, I don't really watch that many other cartoons. I don't watch like the children's cartoons, like on in the UK, the channels are CBBC and CITV. They're like the children's cartoon channels. Cartoon Network. What's the other one? I can't remember. Cartoon Network is a pretty popular one as well. I don't watch any of those channels. No, they're a little bit too... I don't like to say a little bit too childish, because that's not really the case. It's just not my sort of humour. I don't find those sort of cartoons funny. I like cartoons that have a little bit more intelligent jokes in them, if you like American Dad and stuff like that. Futurama especially. Futurama is very advanced for Easter eggs and jokes and stuff like that. AJ, do you watch Jacksepticeye? No, I don't. I've never heard of him. I shall look him up after this episode. How about that? I've never heard of him. I like how whenever I'm searching, I always say It's just like a film, isn't it? Did you ever have any bad experiences as a child, like breaking a leg from Ethan? No, I've touched wood. I'm touching wood right now. I've never broken a bone. That is super lucky, I know, because I've done some silly stuff. I've fell out of a few trees. I've run into a few things, like when running too fast. I've fell over. I've done all sorts, but never broken a bone. And I'm so lucky for that, because I don't want to break one. I don't think anybody really aims to break anything on them, but yeah, sometimes it just happens. I've had a lot of friends, pretty much all of my friends have broken something in the past, if it means a finger or a rib or whatever. I've been close to breaking a few ribs before, and maybe my wrist in the same event. If I say a scooter, like a petrol scooter, you know those things that kids drive around on? They look like a hairdryer on wheels. They're not a motorbike, but they're not a push bike. They're like a scooter. We call them scooters here in the UK. I don't know where you call them anywhere else. I'm trying to think of like another word for them. No, we just call them scooters. But basically, I fell off one of those at top speed. Luckily, I was on grass, but I did fall pretty hard and bruised my ribs. But I never broke anything, so I was very pleased about that. There you go again. From Eduard. What a cool name. Edouard. Eduard. Anyway, what is the naughtiest thing you've done when you were young? The naughtiest thing that I've done. I've never really been a bad kid. As far as when I was a child, at least. I think I was a pretty good kid. I did have a really bad habit of when I was at school. I used to steal. Not like big things. I didn't used to like rob the cafeteria of money and stuff like that. But I did used to pinch pencils and coloured pens and paint brushes and photo paper. I used to steal like just random stuff nobody ever noticed, and I used to use them at home. And I suppose that's not good, because it is theft at the end of the day. It is stealing, but it was never anything like catastrophically bad, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't think anybody would mind too much about it. From Adam, if I could have anything for free, what would it be and why? Anything for free. One thing. If I could have one thing for free. That's a really hard question, isn't it? One thing for free. But only that one thing. What do I really want? You know, I really don't know. It's such an open question. It's such a huge question. I really don't know what to answer for that. You've really stumped me, Adam. That's an amazingly good question. You could say a house, couldn't you? You could say a house. You could say a car. But then there's so many other options. You could say a really good computer. If I could have anything for free. So you can't ask for money, because they're not you can't have money for free. That doesn't make sense. I don't know. I really don't know. What a great question. Anyway, I'm going to have to leave it there for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed it and enjoyed this Q&A, please leave a like. I really do. My voice, I'm messing up. If you guys enjoyed it, please hit that like button. I really do appreciate it. It really helps me out tremendously. It's a great way to support me. Let me know in the comments section what you would do with £1 million. And why not? Let me know if you could get anything for free, what would it be and why? Answer those two questions for me. Until then, guys, we shall see you guys in the next episode. Bye! That was too many guys. Guys. Bye.